Yo, what's good? It's your boy Jay Salo, and welcome back. If you hear anything in the background, it's my wife talking to his mama. I mean, her. What? My wife talking to her mom. But yeah, so I've been dealing with something the past few days, nothing too crazy, but I had bought Dungeons 4 Deluxe Edition thinking that it will come with the DLCs, and it doesn't come with the DLCs. To her mama, yo, what's good, Vic? um and it doesn't come with the DLCs, which I think it's stupid. I don't know why games are doing this now, where they tell you, that they have the deluxe edition, but they only give you like some fucking art and shit and like a few little cosmetics, but you're paying extra for that. Like, why the fuck do I want that? Give me the DLCs, you know what I'm saying? So I tried to get a refund because I realized it didn't come with the DLCs that are there, and you have to buy those DLCs separately. Usually, I remember back in the good old days where a deluxe version meant it came with any future DLCs, right? That's what I was under the impression. But no, I've been waiting like almost 2 3 days for a refund through Steam, and it's just been taking forever. So I just canceled the refund. It's whatever. Just because I kind of want to get into this game and play it. So here we are. And yeah, like I'm just more hyped about the game. I do want to get the DLCs maybe some other time, but as of right now, like I just want to play the game at this point. Like, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? From now on, I'm just gonna make sure that I pay more attention to what the deluxe quote unquote comes with, which again I think is very stupid. But it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let that ruin my experience of the type of game that I want to play. And yeah, so let's just get right into it and start that off. Yo, Vic, when does the crossover happen? Is it tomorrow or in a few more days?
Adventure. Welcome.
Tomorrow. Trying to fix this up right here. Give me a second. I don't know why it's not capturing. There we go. Let me know. We can plan for over the weekend to stream and play it or anything. Yeah, let me know. I'm down to play it tomorrow. I'm down to play over the weekend, whenever. So just give me a time, like when you're available, you know what I'm saying? Like we could play like for 2 hours each day or whatever the case is, 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours, depending on how long, you know, it all depends, right? Because if we're like really having fun, like it doesn't matter, right? But just give me a time frame and we could definitely go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's look at this stuff, right? This is what the deluxe comes with. The digital deluxe edition comes with a digital art book, like the soundtrack to the game. Like I don't care about this. I don't care about this. The skins is whatever. One exclusive skin is whatever. A revamped version of Dungeons 3 map is whatever. But then it's just like all of this, like this is nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I would prefer these, right? Instead of the fucking bullshit that they're trying to give you. But, I'm so upset. Anyways. Okay. Let's go ahead. Ooh. Board on that. Oh, you could change the hand of terror? I'm gonna leave it at default just to see.
I am the evil. I will destroy this land. Everything good must die. If I see someone with a mask and a tuxedo, I'll kick his ass.
Is this a Sailor Moon?
I will destroy this land. Evil will triumph. I will destroy this land.
Oh, okay.
Good will fall. I will moon prison power. Everything good must die.
Ooh, I kind of like the short hair. I like the short hair. A seasonal content, automatic skip for the season ever. Okay, let me see. Then we're gonna go evil laugh. Obviously, it's gonna stay that. Okay, they finally changed that up. Okay, cool. All right, turn to the left. Jump to throne room, select Talia. So all of this is the same. This is where we need to start messing around with this right here. Show thought bubble. That's different. Room, that's fine. Traps is fine. Creature. Or wait.
Evil will triumph.
I'm gonna switch the things that make it easier for me. So creature is gonna be tab. Let's say work unit. Yeah, that's fine. Like melee, that's fine. Overworld attack, that's fine, that's fine. And we got the keys. Okay, demon portal. Okay, demon portal, I had it as Q. I mean as E. Create resources. Okay, see, this is a lot of different things, right? So I'm just gonna put the, oh my god, this is sick. I need a magma wall, meter shower, pit beam, healing potions. Okay, horde speed. This is a lot of different stuff. Flamberry horde, poison blood. Possesses little snot. Wait, what? Wait, no way. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay, it seems like meteor shower here. I made it Q. Mana shield. So I'm about to head to the gym. See you later, my guy. Yo, take care. Enjoy your workout. Mana shield. I had it as this, but that's already taken. Thunderclap. Yeah. I need to play the game to kind of figure out what's different. Okay. This is cool. This is cool right here. I need to figure out what I'll make that. Maybe I could make that alt. I don't think I have anything for alt. Or space. Numbers. Wait, what? You have possession? Yeah, they have possession. I don't have the number pad because I have a compact keyboard, so I have to kind of play around that. That's the only reason why. Okay, so you know what? We'll just reset.
This land.
I am gonna, however, change the things that I want. So that I'll leave alone. That I'll leave alone. This I'm gonna make city though, at least, because I kind of want that to be that. Okay. And then from there on, I'll just... Oh, no. And then we go back to... Where is it? Demon Portal being E. And then Meteor Shower being Q. That I'll leave. Okay, skirmish, and we're gonna go right into the campaign.
The last stand. Tanya set about destroying the last remaining heroes. Amongst others,
no, the normal numbers are already assigned to like the groups, which I actually like to use. So, oh, okay, so we got easy, normal, difficult, and extremely difficult. Oh, you already know we gotta do it. Oh my god. Okay, on difficult level, extremely difficult. On the difficulty level, extremely difficult, strong enemies will attack you even more quickly. Enemies also have increased hit points, and elite heroes and legendary heroes are even stronger. Furthermore, you collect less evilness and your creatures earn fewer experience points, but want higher wages. That's funny. But want higher wages. Ooh, okay. As if all that wasn't bad enough, the efficiency of your rooms is reduced by default. Good luck. You're going to need it. Oof. Ooh, I love that. I love that already, that challenge. You already know. This man's ego has found his diff. Sounds like you're gonna be forced to upgrade your units hard as hell. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Once upon a time, long ago in, hell, well, you know the rest, the absolute evil had, in the fabulous predecessor to this game, taken over the entire overworld with its creatures. Now it's spent its time on debauched parties and... Wait a minute.
I love the art style.
Overworld? No! One small village of indomitable heroes still held out against the invaders. The unamused evil was beside itself with rage. But all this was about to change once and for all, because the remote controlling evil sent its most vicious general into the field, the Dark Elf Talia.
Baddie.
Talia, also known from the fabulous predecessor, came back from her vacation in a thoroughly good mood. Before that, she had defeated her foster father, the paladin Tanos. This
Which we
fact
did.
is important to note. For this last remaining village of heroes was protected by none other than Tristan, foster son of Tanos and Talia's stepbrother.
Oh, what?
This proud warrior in shining, his handsome heroic chest accentuating armor, was the last glimmer of hope for the forces of good.
What?
Talia, who had fully embraced the dark side, couldn't wait to really kick her stepbrother's ass. And so our story begins.
Oh, stepbrother, I'm stuck. Hot. Damn. Go.
The last defenders of good were fighting for their survival. This seemed to be the perfect time for Tristan to make his appearance, the last mighty hero of the good races.
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions
Oh,
and
this is
all
sick.
bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
And with those familiar sounding words, Tristan charged into battle to the cheers of his men. The heroes of good had managed to capture some of the evil creatures. Nevertheless, it was more than questionable whether a few minor victories and a brilliant speech could do anything against the absolute evil's armies. A storm of darkness and gloom descended, heralding the arrival of Talia, the absolute evil's general. This entrance not only panicked the defenders of good, but also seemed to strengthen the creatures of evil.
Hey, I'm back! Time to kick a little hero butt. Forward, creatures! Show me what you can do. Punch him smack dab in the mouth. Smash him in the face. Oh, and just as a precaution, get me my handbook of worn-out third-rate catchphrases. Ha! If my eyes don't deceive me, that's my stupid stepbrother Tristan over there too, just waiting for me to lovingly put his head on a spear. Ha! Today is gonna be a good day.
Talia seemed to be very sure of victory. Some might find this puzzling, as it was the beginning of a long new campaign. But okay, maybe the rest of the missions are nothing but a string of debauched victory celebrations. Who knows?
Oh my god, it looks... Damn, she looks so good. Wait, you can... Oh, I was about to... Wait, you can use... Use controller? Oh my god, look at the new shadow tentacles. Ranged attacks. Units detail a creature life energy indicates how much okay, take further creatures gain experience. When the experience bar is filled, their advanced level. Of course, I already know. Okay, one thing I do need to fix though. I like that laugh. Free camera rotation. This if this is activated, the camera will not jump back to its original setting at the end of the rotation. Camera distance, we want it further. I want to be able to see more. Hell yeah, we want more sight. So far is definitely the wave. Mouse cursor boundary. Minimize when there is loss of focus. Okay, full screen. V synchronization. So V sync, we're gonna turn that off. Resolution scaling filter upscale, we're gonna leave that there. We're gonna bring down. I don't want to because I think I could go to, but I'm gonna leave it at. I'm gonna leave it at 120. We could do 120 at least. Shadows mid, bloom. We're gonna bring that down because we don't. Yeah, this is like extra, so we don't really want bloom. No splatter is fine, so we're gonna apply that. Overall, dialogue we keep the same. Music we could bring down to like a 69 is fine. I'm gonna bring it down to 50. User interface as well as user interface. We could bring that down to like a 75. Effects, I'll leave that there. Dialogue, effects actually. I'll bring that at 75 as well. We want the light dialogue up. Video. Leave that at 75 as well. So we're gonna apply that. Okay.
A few pitiful opponents. I'm gonna massacre you. If I can just remember how that works again.
Fortunately, Talia's instincts took over at this point. Talia's mighty storm once again stood at her disposal.
I love the new skills. Mission specs, specific skills and information can be found at the top right.
Once again, Talia's fury descended to plunge the land into blackness.
Hey. Maybe this is too... Okay, I see. Okay, as much as I do want it to be this high, I kind of prefer it a little bit lower. Although I do want to see. I'm undecisive, so just bear with me. We'll figure out a nice thing.
Hey, did someone actually cage my subordinates? Ah, forget that. I'm the only one who's allowed to do that. Time to bust these things open. Pulverize them.
Ranger, okay.
Welcome.
Let me see if I can mess around with. Let me see. Change always. Yeah, I want to see it always. Yeah, always. Feature names, units, always. Thought bubbles, damage figures, because we need to learn all the units font size. I'll actually make it larger, because it doesn't need to be small as fuck. I prefer it larger right now. Rumble, intensity, hand of terror visible. Delay time for the attack mode change. I will set interval to 15. Select this. Okay. See, why doesn't it show me what they are though? So she's just hitting them mad hard. Damn. Okay, so it's not showing what I wanted to show. So I guess Creatures names, select the unit, hover. I guess we're gonna do hover. That's upon change. All right, we'll keep it how it is. It's fine. We got a Naga right off the bat.
A cage was destroyed and creatures were freed. Talia had freed all the creatures. Not to be outdone by her stepbrother, she too gave a brilliant speech.
Speech? Sure. Creatures! Time to punch the do-gooders right in the kisser! Forward!
You
Punch
can
'em
use
in the
F2 to
face,
instant
kick 'em
select
in the
all
shins,
combat units in
break
this
their belt buckles
region.
so
You
they
can use
triple
control
their
0
pants.
through 9 to save the unit selected.
Yes,
You can use previous
Very
save to click on the
inspiring.
corresponding icon and reselect save. Okay, nice. Oh, okay, and I see them. They save right here instead. They do feel a little slow. Like, if I were to say, like, between the responsiveness of 3 versus this game, I would say 3 had better response time. Because it's like they're like a little slow a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And then I have them like there's like a little delay, which I don't like. Delay time for the attack mode. Time span in second which holding comes an attack movement. So what if I put 0? It's a little better. Actually, it's a lot better. Hold on, let me check something. If I bring that up higher, let me see, that'll let me know the difference, right? So if I put a full second, okay, no. Unless I didn't save it technically. Oh no, yeah. It's not that. I don't know. That's interesting. Definitely feels so weird. It feels a little sluggish. Okay. Fine.
And another one for the Grim Reaper. Or Grim Reaperess, I'm not picky.
Those are banshees. So F3 gives me all my melee units, and then F4 gives me all my range units.
Talia had reached the center of battle. With another brilliant speech, she goaded her creatures on one more time.
Another speech? Oh. Ding dong, the hero's dead. That okay?
Honestly, I don't know if I can work with you like this. After Talia's words, the creatures surged forward and flocked to their linguistically under-talented leader, or would like to, but the defenses on the left and right flanks made progress impossible. Talia had to destroy them in order to receive further support. The hero's left defensive flank could no longer withstand the breaching evil's creatures. The hero's defense collapsed on the right flank. The monstrous evil's creatures flocked to Talia.
Excellent. I can always use more cannon fodder. I mean, loyal subordinates.
Okay, so we're getting F3. F4. I just want to make sure I'm separating my range from my melee. Alright, so I can make my melees go a little bit ahead. Bro, this is so sick. This is, oh, I think we need to go this way. Oh, okay, I see the map. Ah, okay.
Yippee-ki-yay, hero mucker!
Huh? No. Bro, I'm gonna separate. Bro, look at the different units, bro.
Looks nice.
They definitely redid all of them. What are these? Are these the little goblins now? I'm guessing these are the orcs. Banshees. So the banshees do the same thing? Banshees can summon up to a maximum of 2 ghost minions in return for blight. Enemies hit by a ghost minion's attack are rendered 50% more vulnerable to cold damage for 10 seconds. Banshee deals 2 times 12, which is 24, damage to enemies in a 7-meter cone in front of it and slows their attack speed. Okay, so they deal cold damage. What is new about Shu? The orcs lose 10 hit points, and in return, its movement speed increases by 25%. Its attack speed by 25% and its armor value by 30%. Attacks enemies in melee and deals, okay, so that's different. Unleashes a hail of booms that deals 40 damage to all enemies within 5 meters of the gnome. Briefly lowers their armor by 50% and stuns them for 1 second. However, the gnome is also knocked to the ground in this process. Deals 30 fire damage to all enemies within 7 meters in front of it and sets them on fire for 3 seconds, dealing an additional 5 damage per second. And then this guy is different. He does the same thing though. He's one of them. I guess this is like the upgraded versions of them. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, now let's head over. Are these the imps? This is the new form of the imps. The Inferno sends a wave of immolating fire with a maximum range of 12 meters at the target. Enemies within a 2-meter radius take 20 damage, 20 fire damage. Targets are also set on fire for 10 seconds, causing 5 damage per second. Let me see something. Can I? Oh no, I can't do that with these guys. So they throw bombs. Unleash a hail of bombs. Okay, and then we got Naga Acid. Maximum range of 12 meters at the enemies and deals 14 damage. Okay. Who like the stream, Big? You too. Big stepped away. He went to the gym. But thank you, Big. Okay, I want to keep them in the front with my range unit in the back. So just go ahead.
Talia, stepsister, you dare to show your face here after killing our foster father?
Yeah. Is that a trick question? You can see I'm here. Thanos deserved what he got. And I thought to myself, hey, like father, like son.
You will pay for your deeds, sister. The light will protect me.
Your army has just decreased in size due to death.
Sister, turn from evil and come back to the side of good. See the power of light.
With these words, Tristan was bathed in a golden light that seemed to protect him. As if that were not troublesome enough, a number of magical portals opened at the same time.
Huh. As if this wasn't dragging on way too long already. Can't we just jump straight to the point where I greedily take over the world?
Okay, there's too much on screen, bro. Like, I can't see shit. Thought bubbles. Creatures performing thought. Maybe it's the font. Maybe it's the font. I think it's the font size. Oh yeah, it was definitely the font size.
Creatures, smash the portals, flatten that magic junk, pull the plug.
My brothers, in your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of...
Okay, one thing that I can say between 3 and 4, the UI, the UI is way too cluttered. Like, there's too much on screen for me. Like, and I don't know if that's a me thing, but comparing it to the old game to this game, there's way too much clutter on screen.
Friendships are broken, but that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West!
Oh, didn't you spout that same bullshit earlier? In exactly the same words.
No, not at all. I am known for my brilliant speeches, wicked stepsister.
I seem to remember that whenever you were supposed to speak in front of the class, we had to get a mop.
You'll pay for that. Onward, faithful! Destroy the evil!
All the magical portals had been destroyed, and with them, Tristan's shield went up in smoke.
That's the way I like it. Now, where were we? Oh, yeah. I was just about to kick my stepbrother's butt.
sister. It doesn't have to end this way. Join me. Together we can still save the world.
Oh, can't you just die and spare us all the embarrassing melodrama?
Talia! This isn't the end! We'll meet again!
With these words, Tristan quickly created a portal and threw himself through it with the last of his strength. The portal closed again behind him.
Treachery, fraud,
I feel like-
cheater!
like-
This was supposed to be my
Don't get me
victory.
wrong.
And what
The game looks
kind of
visually
blood is that
nice,
anyway?
but I think
looks to me like
they
game
did a
design forgot
little
to
too
balance
much.
the thing properly.
Maybe the people in charge were still too captivated by your great speech. It brought tears to my eyes too, however, not of emotion.
As if the bird brains these evil creatures have needed grand speeches. A few skulls to bash in, and the social calendar for the evening is filled.
Well, each to their own. But apparently, Tristan had suffered a mishap, as the aforementioned magic glove still lay in the place where
Is
it was
that
last
Thanos'
used.
glove?
It would seem that he had accidentally lost it.
Wonderful. This thing is just what I need. Très chic. I'll just grab that right away.
And so our story begins.
yeah, I feel like they like went a little bit too much with like one way too like overly cartoony kind of feel, and then there's just like too much clutter on the screen.
Tristan had managed to give Talia the slip, but she had been able to capture his magic glove. The Gauntlet of Finitude, a fabled artifact. Unfortunately, UI overlays don't work in cutscenes, so Talia couldn't read just exactly what the glove did. Nevertheless, she proudly presented it to the Absolute Evil in its form as the Dungeon Lord. And so misfortune took its course, because at the same time, Talia wanted to demonstrate how loudly she could snap her fingers. But this snap, which would go down in the history books as the Dungeon Lord snap, unleashed horrific forces that were discharged into the Dungeon Lord himself. As Talia rose to her feet, the gauntlet had disappeared, and the Dungeon Lord lay dying. Viewers often began to cry at this point, because it made them think back to the last really good superhero movie. Talia mourned for about 5 seconds. Talia had shattered the realms of good and served them onto the absolute evil on a silver platter, while it had actually done nothing at all. So Talia now became the absolute ruler. She had no clue about how to rule, but more than made up for it with hubris and consistently ignoring glaring problems. In addition, she surrounded herself with a staff of incompetent advisors. What could possibly go wrong? 10 minutes later, Tristan had captured Talia, locked her in a cage, and put the armies of absolute evil to flight. And so the story ends. We'll tell you how the story continues in overpriced microtransaction bites. Oh, wait, wrong script. That's a different developer. Hang in there, I've almost got it. While Talia was ignominiously taken away, the unused essence of absolute evil continued to float through the ether. It wasn't about to admit defeat that easily, but for evil to triumph once again, it needed Talia back, for better or for worse. And so the swirling essence of absolute evil set about commanding the perplexed-looking chaotic hordes and freeing Talia. Hammer time, round 2. The essence of absolute evil held the horde together and rose to the challenge of vicious dwarven engineering.
Okay. So this also means I'm gonna have to take new notes to size of the rooms.
The last stand. Tanya set about destroying the last remaining. Hammer time, round 2.
Tristan! Let me out of this damned cage, you stupid little good elf. Otherwise, I'll have a hard time wringing your scrawny neck. What the hell do you want from me anyway?
Talia, stepsister, your deplorable deeds must not go unpunished. You have slain our foster father, Tanos, a blasphemous affront to our goddess, whom you, to top it all off, have also slain. But we will have plenty of time to argue on our journey. I am here for the stone. Brynhild, if you please.
You know you can, you little cutie. Oi! Go on, you lazy lot. Get that destroyer of worlds class hammer going.
Talia had been captured. Only the bubbling around the place essence of absolute evil could save her. It was amusing to leave Talia in the clutches of her brother. But on the other hand, without her help, the shapeless evil would probably just roam the countryside as a disembodied something or other, and at best be hired for third-rate horror movies. Fortunately, a forgotten dungeon heart lying in the underground could quickly be reactivated. Together with the creatures of the Horde, it would be easy to smash the do-gooder heroes there to smithereens. The wafty...
Okay.
had to get rid of that dwarven contraption on the overworld, as it posed a threat to the underground, and with it, the dungeon heart. It was therefore necessary to build a mighty dungeon, or rather, to have one built, because, as a wafting essence, the disembodied evil could not do much itself.
Hey, so there's a lot that's different. What? Okay, I may have to play a tutorial. This is, yeah, there's so much that's different. Okay. You gotta literally unlock these now? Okay, I see mining has been a lot different though. There's 4 veins instead of just
treasury.
one.
The meager amount that could be stored in the throne room was simply not even close to enough for a proper gold bath.
Maybe we destroy this area. Holy crap, this is a lot different. Workshop and then doors. You gotta unlock literally every single thing individually. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't like this either because now the hand's in the way. Is that because of my how far I am? Let me see something. Oh, like this. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Maybe this is how I'm supposed to play it. What the fuck is this room? Even as well, not glancing is
The
never.
gluttony-loving evil had built a gobbler farm. Here, delicious
Humans are
gobblers
stored
were
on the
raised to
wall.
serve as food for the horde.
There's so much that's different. One thing that I do like though is that at least the difference now that I see is that you don't have to buy snots anymore. They just come through. Number of creatures, number of snot. Oh, so this is how you buy more snots? That's, oh, so that's it. I bought like the max snots. This is door. Oh, and I think I need, where's the gold count? Oh, right here. Oh my God, okay. I don't know how I feel about this version. Like, they definitely did change a lot up.
The sheltering evil had built a hideout for the Horde's creatures. These could henceforth build themselves a place to rest there.
Research required. Oh, word.
The army-raising evil had recruited its first creature, a bit underwhelming considering that it was sitting on the throne of the gods a short time ago. But fresh starts are never easy.
3.
A new area of the dungeon has been discovered.
Bro, it's crazy, but 3 is still my favorite, and I feel like I don't know, bro, they cooked with 3. 4, nah, I need to keep playing it to get used to it.
The hard work allowing evil had built a tinkerer's cave. Here, little snots could use the work units to make toolboxes, which were needed for the more extravagant dungeon accoutrements.
Can I not build there? Oh, no way.
A gold vein is almost exhausted.
Yeah.
this stone thing going to take, lads? Snookums and I weren't planning on dying of old age here.
I sure hope not, because I have a whole different set of plans for just how you lot are gonna die here.
So this will never die. Okay, I'm trying to take in all what I learned from Dungeons 3 and apply it here, while also not being too like critical about new game, right? Because I really do like the graphics are new, so I'm like a little I feel like I'm a little closed off, where I should be a little bit more excited about the new graphics, which I do really like. I'm not gonna lie, I love the work. I don't know, it feels weird. Maybe it's just because it's a new game, like, and I got so used to 3 that I really enjoyed 3 more than anything. But okay, still keep going. So let's make this room a little bigger. Let's see if we can actually, what is this? These are traps, simple traps. It doesn't feel, one thing I can say, it doesn't feel as fluid as 3. I do love the new mechanics though.
A gold vein has been mined out.
Pusher, a short delay. Once the hero steps on the traps trigger, all enemies affected by the pusher are flung in a straight line after. You get the pressure. Saw traps, clearly visible saw blades on the left and right walls, but this is a little thing like that. Prevent self-respect and strengthening this down passage. Okay. 15 damage. Then we got our small spikes and spike traps. Small slime trap. Slime traps is really just a pool of extremely vicious slime that slows enemies. Oh, okay. Okay, do I have to select them to, like, obviously mine this? Come on, guys. What's going on over here?
Ding dong, it's payday.
And look at how they're mining. It's so bugged. Like, you could tell the game is not like fully polished. Like, what the fuck are they mining? Yeah, like, I knew the game felt a little off. Like, feels clunky as fuck. Like, it's really nice and all, but definitely feels like it's not fully polished.
The evilest evil could use the hand of terror, not only to intervene, but also to lend its little snots the impetus they needed by giving them a spirited slap. The detestable evil had earned some delicious evilness. Excellent things could be done with it, such as researching new stuff. However, first, a place had to be found where the evilness could be stored. The absolute evil quickly built a vault of evilness. The glamorous evil had built a vault of evilness. This allowed it to henceforth store evilness and use it. And
Oi! No need to sit around being lazy when we could be picking up a little gold while we're here, eh? On you go, lads! Grab the nearest gold vein.
sooner or later, the greedy dwarves would dig their way into the dungeon. The perfidious evil used a workshop to prepare traps to stop the gold-stealing dwarves in their tracks. Technological progress has almost always been a fine thing. Further research could not only make new units or rooms available, but also increase the maximum number of little snots or creatures.
Okay.
The cunning evil had placed the first traps. This would make it much harder for the greedy dwarves to steal the gold from the treasury or even destroy the dungeon heart itself.
Oh, they're gonna break through there anyways. Oh, I need one. Okay. Where's the boxes? Right here.
Hey, look, I realize you really get a kick out of slapping your creatures, but they're not really the enemy here. Maybe you should reassess your priorities.
It's payday.
Oi! Something dug into my little gold mine. Yeah! It had to be stinking. Whose skulls are at best used as toilet paper holders in the lavatory. Okay, boys! Tear this joint to the ground!
Dwarves had opened a passage
Oh, this is
into the
cool.
dungeon. The little snots immediately executed Order 67, as they had been instructed to do by Talia in such a case, which meant that they ran through the dungeon with their arms flapping wildly. At the same time,
this is
they opened
cool.
the secret trap cache,
Okay, this is
so
cool.
that the tricky evil could give the dwarves a very warm welcome. A hero had died in one of the cruel evil's traps.
Okay, that's cool. That's different.
Oi! Did you little honey buns forget your little baby bottles? Or how did you manage to lose to a bunch of lousy orcs? But oi, we still have some reinforcements here. Reinforcements? Attack!
Obviously, the danger from the dwarves had not yet been neutralized. Luckily, the little snots had made a few traps in their spare time, and they were only too happy to make available to the all-consuming evil.
Oh, so this is the new... We have to get to their heart. That's the new concept. Okay.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Okay, I don't like that the dungeon darkers... The dungeon heart can still be attacked. There's fighting. That's a little different.
Defend the dungeon heart.
That's interesting. No? Oh wow, thank you. Thank you, Say, bro. You the homie.
Babe, do you know what the Spanish word in Mexican is for cake?
Patada? Like a cake? Like you're kicking
Oh,
someone?
no, like cake. Cake.
Oh, okay. Pastel.
Pastel.
I
in
think so.
Mexico? In Mexico?
I think so.
Mommy was saying torta.
Torta is like... What?
Because it's different in Mexico with the torta.
I don't know if it's torta. Torta means something different. Like, it means like a... whatchamacallit? I don't know how to say it in English, but... It's like what you use for making like tacos and stuff like that.
Oh.
Like
Ding
torta,
dong,
tortillas.
it's payday.
Well, she's saying it's not like tortilla over there. They're trying to give me a crash course in Spanish, that's why.
Wait, what the hell is this?
Defend the dungeon heart.
Hamster wheel of death, your little snots will build a hamster wheel of death to favor closed by walls on 3 sides. If you get Game Pass, we could do a UFC 5 at some point. I'm playing it right now. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I don't know how I feel about 4, bro. 4 doesn't feel all that great. 3 is way better than 4. Isn't that funny? Like, I'm gonna keep giving it a try, of course.
Defend the dungeon heart.
Wait, so was I right? Was I right?
You were.
Is it pastel?
It's pastel.
Yeah.
The most common used word in Mexico for cake is pastel. And they use torta in other parts of Mexico, but it's not like traditional cake. It's more like we were talking about sandwich kind of. Well, mommy was like, oh, what's my Jose? And it's like, oh, wow, okay.
That's where they make bread. That's where they make pastries and stuff. Yeah, panaderia.
Payday. A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon.
Okay, so what is it that you can't go in here? So all right. I like the possession thing. I don't know how to control it. So W move, right, do that. right wave, dig, left mouse button. Okay. I do like
The
that.
dungeon heart is being attacked.
One thing I don't like, that you can't shortcut your units in your dungeon for whatever reason. Where you used to be able to, right? So that's removed, right? So I can't control. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, so then what the fuck? Why wasn't it doing it before? Setting. Jueves. So can I not dig for this? So I use this just for like actually digging, right? I think this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I like this. I'm definitely gonna try to get my refund back because I didn't want the deluxe edition. This game definitely doesn't deserve a deluxe edition for what it's worth, if I'm being honest. Like, it doesn't feel how it should. Definitely feels like it's still a work in progress. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I think the game is great? I mean, I love dungeons. I love the game. You know what I'm saying, but I can definitely tell that it's still a work in progress. I can tell that there's still some bugs and stuff. It feels a little clunky.
Payday.
So what the hell do I use? Yeah, I prefer Dungeons 3 right now, right? As of right now, I prefer Dungeons 3 over Dungeons 4. 110, 150 quadrillion, billion, zillion percent. Like, one thing that I can say though, the graphics do look nicer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like this is a little bit too. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I just gotta
The
keep.
dungeon heart is being attacked.
I just kind of gotta keep playing it. I don't even mean to keep doing that. One, two. Looks like they take a 2 now. Looks like they take a 2x2.
Your throne room is under attack.
Okay.
Payday! Creatures are collecting their pay.
Is it cooking? Cooked? How long have you been cooking it for?
Like half an hour.
On.
What's missing?
No. It's weird. Keep cooking though. It definitely has. I think it's well seasoned. I don't know. I think the water. I don't know. Did you use regular? Yeah, it's probably the water. Just filter it because that water, those tubes are disgusting. Use filtered water.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Does this need? Okay, so me pushing them into the lava was a right call.
your gold vein is nearly exhausted. A gold vein has been mined out.
I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool.
It's payday.
A hamster wheel of death had been put in position. Heroes who stepped on the trigger would definitely be anything but happy.
I'm gonna see how this works. I do love the new traps. Oh, is the trigger all the way over there? So this is a hallway trap.
While a hamster wheel of death did block a little snot, it knocked down heroes in its path and dealt an unseemly amount of damage.
So this needs a ridiculous amount of space. So maybe I could actually, instead of building it, oh my god, yeah. So we're gonna actually break this. And build it out this way. Okay, it takes 1, 2, 3. So from here, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I build it here, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would want it here. See.
A hamster wheel of death stood ready. The little snot inside kept a watchful eye out for arriving heroes.
I didn't want it here. It's okay. Trying to understand how this works. So this takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Look how long it takes though. I don't like that. Can I move this? Yeah, I don't like it. It's okay.
Your throne room is under attack.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you.
One of your creatures has died. I'm sure you're shedding a tear right now as you hire the next 3. Later, you may also be able to resurrect these creatures.
What's one dead creature if it gets one closer to the goal of freeing me? Come on! Free me already, you rotten maggots!
I hate the delay.
It's payday.
I mean, that's pretty much it.
The dwarves were defeated for the time being. Satisfied, the essence of the absolute evil rubbed something that could perhaps pass for two hands together. The all-destroying evil had conquered the exit. This left the way to the surface open for its troops.
Wait, you serious?
The absolute evil's creatures blinked a little as they stepped into the
Okay, they definitely made this way longer than I wanted it to. Okay, this was a nice little trial. I have a lot of likes and dislikes about the game in whole. Nothing where it's like I won't play this game, but I kind of want to revisit this to no, not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm actually gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3 with the hype child. Oh, I think tomorrow. I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get my whatchamacallit, my refund. Because I didn't want the deluxe version. I actually just wanted the base game and then buy the other DLCs. That's kind of how I wanted to go about it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and just keep waiting to see what the hell's going on. But other than that, this game, honestly, there's a little things that feel a little iffy. The game, for whatever reason, doesn't feel as impactful as 3. I want to keep giving it a try, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's not, like, bad, you know what I'm saying? The game isn't bad. I love the type of game it is, right? I love this type of RTS. It's pretty chill. it's just different, right? I can definitely tell they put a lot of time into it. Again, a lot of detailed, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So I'm grateful and appreciative of that. But there's definitely a few things that I already see that are a little about it, or but that's just because I'm coming from Dungeons 3. So comparing Dungeons 3 to Dungeons 4, do I think it's better? I'm a little biased. I still love Dungeons 3, but I can see myself falling in love with Dungeons 4 over time the more I play it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do my process, come back to the game and keep playing it because I want to unlock the other DLCs. There are a few little bugs here and there, but nothing too crazy. There's a few things I don't like. You know what I'm saying? The troops are way too slow. They feel slow, like everything feels a little sluggish, a little bit. You feel me? Um, it's just, I don't know. It's very, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Comparing it from the two, like I really definitely love 3, but again, I gotta keep playing 4. I do love the whole controlling what's it called, the possession of the little minions and stuff like that, and yeah, and all of that. So I love the new redesign of the game and everything, like how they went in and stuff like that. Like I can't wait to unlock the new troops and spells and stuff like that. I do love the mechanics of having to conquer someone else's dungeon or the NPC's dungeon in order to go up into the overworld, which is, it's pretty cool, I believe. Yeah, there's just a lot that's different that I need to like absorb and just take in. So all right, it's been real, right? It's been your boy, and I'll definitely revisit this at a later time, but I'm gonna end it here just so that I can get the what's it called, so I don't get I don't pass the 2-hour mark of trying the game, so that Steam can refund me the money and I can get exactly what it is that I wanted. So anyways, so I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Take care of yourself. Another game to play for stream. Yeah, I mean, I could play Pacific Drive and stuff like that, but I'm not in the mood for any of that right now. I kind of just wanted to check this game out, and then we'll look into other games some other times. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna chill with you, probably watch a movie or whatever, and follow up later on. So yo, take it easy, take care of yourself, sending love and positivity your way, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.